Do you want the biggest, baddest Hummer H2 around? Then you just found it. This 2003 H2 is sitting on some enormous 46-inch Mickey Thompsons that are mounted on some weld racing wheels. This truck needs 3 steps just to get into it. It is absolutely gigantic. It's got a 12-inch FTS suspension lift and a 3-inch body lift for a total of 15 inches. I worked for Hummer for many years, back when the H2 first came out. Actually, I was there from 02 through 05, and I've never seen anything this monstrous. This is just a really unique and special vehicle. It is extremely fun to drive, just so you can see what kind of looks you get. Look at that gigantic cross member. Now it's got the Fox Racing shocks. That's high dollar. Somebody spent a fortune lifting this truck up. Just think, you can buy it as it sits and not have to do a thing to it. Not another dollar out of pocket. It's been done properly. This truck, as big as it is, actually drives really good. It's sitting on some, like I said, those 46s are 19.5 inches wide. Maybe I'll put my shoe up there just so you can get a point of reference. Well, let's see. Right there's from edge to edge. This truck also has 3,000 watts in its custom sound system. Got 2 12s back here. Got an incredible Pioneer head unit. Now this one is the luxury series, and it's loaded up. It's got everything except for, well, air ride suspension, but I don't think it would have been doable anyway. It's got the light bar on the top. It's got a real nice brush guard on the front that swings down and out of the way. Full leather, heated front and rear seats, dual zone climate control, power sunroof. I'm going to place this here. I'm going to stand by it so that you should be able to see if it's in the picture. Get it from this side of the fence. So you can see just how big it is. I mean, look at this thing. This truck is huge. Absolutely huge. You really gotta get up in there. This is one monstrous truck. It's definitely not for the faint of heart. If you don't like attention, you need to not even bother buying this truck. And it's really not hard to drive, which I'm going to show you. I'm going to film this while driving. Now on my level, and I'll show you. I'll place it here on the seat. Camera's on the seat. And it's fun to get in and out of this thing, let me tell you. You got basically, get up here. They did a great job with these custom steps, by the way. That looks like the factory Hummer step. Right here was a custom, it used to be the rocker panel protector right here, where it used to actually, looks like they flipped it over, because this was normally almost flush with here. And then they welded a tube step here, and then they took another tube and welded it down here. So You can be just about any height and get in. I'm about 5'10" on a good day, if I'm stretched out. And you'll see this truck starts right up. It's sometimes you gotta put it in neutral. I think the switch in there sometimes doesn't recognize it's in park. That's no big deal. But there's your sound system. It's a nice Pioneer. It's also got navigation. It's a touch screen. Now another cool feature, you put it in reverse. Check it out. Got a reverse camera. It's also got this DVD audio player, or video player, I mean. Let's climb into the back. I don't feel like getting out and going back around. I just want to show you what she's got. These rear seats pop up, and then you just push this down. Headrest collapses for a nice smooth surface. So you got 2400 watt amp right there powering the subs, and you got 600 watt amp powering the speakers. I mean, this was no cheap install. Look at the thickness of these cables. This is amazing. I better get on the road so we can get a test drive out of this thing in this video. I'm telling you, it's enormous. See, there's your rear heated seats, rear audio controls. I don't know if the rear audio controls are hooked up. Doubtful, saying it's got an aftermarket system in it. You know, the Hummers are nice. You can fold in your mirrors. Outside mirrors are heated. Both seats are heated, and you got 3 levels of heat. Plus, you can heat just the backrest, or you can heat just the bottom, or both. Now let's check this here. Another awesome thing is it's got electronic locking rear differential, which is not gonna do it. We're in 2-wheel drive, but watch, we'll put it in. Let's go into 4 high first. You see it goes in right away. And let's move, showing you that it does work. Put in 4 low. It usually takes a second. Oh, let's put in neutral. That'll help. There we go. See, as soon as I put in neutral, it's ready to go. All right, here we go. No problem. And you sit there and you can lock your rear differential with push of a button. You got traction control, TC2, which that works in 4 high. Let me get it back in neutral. Okay. And you'll see there's the light is kind of hidden behind this thing, but traction control, TC2, and you got tow haul mode. TC2 is a secondary traction system which actually causes the wheels to slip a little bit to give you a paddling effect. So if you're in deep sand or some real loose mud, you may want to try using that, and you'll be amazed. It works. It absolutely works. I've used it myself. What a cool truck. But you see here, man, I'm driving this thing with one hand. I'm filming. You know, those big tires, you'd think that you just couldn't drive this truck, but it's set up properly. So look at here. Oh great, we got the green light. That's awesome. I always have to sit at that red light, but look how big we are. Looking down on everything. Wow. This thing is a monster. You see I'm driving it with no problem. I've even driven this truck on the highway and enjoyed it. You know, around 55 or so, you got a little bit of a, you got some vibration coming out of the tires because they're just so big, but they smooth out around 58, 59 miles an hour. Right here, we're doing about 45, going around some curvy roads, one-handed, no problems. You got no warning lights on. It's just a super, super truck. Brakes feel great. They bring this beast to a halt without any problem. You won't find one like this. Your air blows ice cold. It is automatic climate control. You can just set your temperature and hit auto if you want, and it'll get right to it. You got this monstrous sunroof. Everything about this truck is huge. It's one of my favorite things about these H2s is they just come with a gigantic sunroof. See, she's wide open. Fog lights work. You got an auto dimming rear view mirror. You got custom tweeters put in here. All the Bose speakers have been replaced with some high-end speakers.